So, apparently, you can be sued for playing Pokemon Go if you are a big fat cheater. Hey, oh man, bad timing. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur, and let's talk about a fun story today. Let's talk about Pokemon Go. This is a game that I really like Pokemon Go. I've always liked Pokemon as a game. I haven't really watched the show for, oh geez, some 15 odd years. It's a 15, 16, no, it's actually been quite a bit longer than that. Geez, has Pokemon really been around that long? But anyway, so but I like Pokemon as a game. I think a lot of people do. If people didn't think it was fun, it wouldn't have lasted for more than 20 years. Like it's actually quite amazing how long it's been around when you stop and think about it. So I like this game, and I like the whole collecting aspects. I like all the different Pokemon you can get. I like collecting the badges. I like hatching the eggs. I like the fact that, unlike the Game Boy game, where like traveling was kind of just like a little concept in the game, in Pokemon Go you actually do walk. You actually go places, and it's actually out there having a little bit of a mini journey. It's an augmented reality journey on your phone, and so I love it. Now, I would never consider cheating playing Pokemon Go, and I say that knowing that the game is designed for me to probably never catch all the Pokemon. First of all, if you're someone who doesn't want to pay money to collect them all, well, you're probably going to lose this game because, yeah, there's more than 400 of these things to catch, and your backpack limits out to 200 unless you pay money to upgrade it, which I have done a few times, I'm almost sorry to say. And, well, I know that there are some encounters that are like once-in-a-lifetime encounters. Like, I ran across a Mewtwo one time, tried to catch him, didn't catch him, he escaped, and I'll probably never see him again. Just haven't. However, there are some players who apparently hacked the game so that they could progress it faster. And as a result, Niantic is suing them. It claims that Global Plus Plus is wrecking the game with its hacked app. By the way, I think it's really cool. Nintendo is bringing Dr. Mario World to Android and iOS on July 10th. I'm actually looking forward to playing that. So this article's written kind of weird. I kind of read it in advance, but this is actually my third attempt making this video. But we're gonna stick with me. So it's not just multi-platform gaming giants suing cheaters. Niantic has sued members of Global Plus Plus for allegedly offering, quote, unauthorized derivative, read hacked versions of Pokemon Go, Ingress, and even the still in beta Harry Potter Wizards Unite, the latter of which I personally have no interest in playing because of the predatory loot boxes and microtransactions. The modified mobile apps not only violate intellectual property rights, Niantic said, but, quote, undermine the integrity of the gaming experience by helping players cheat. This hurts player enthusiasm for the games and thus could, quote, interfere with Niantic's business. Some of the Global Plus Plus members are named, including reported leader Ryan Hunt and YouTube promoter Alan Hunter. There are also 20 anonymous members who haven't been identified so far. Global Plus Plus hadn't directly answered the allegations, but it responded to the lawsuit by taking down its website and Discord servers. It said it was shutting down indefinitely in order to honor its legal obligations. That's always probably a smart move to comply with the legal paperwork. As with other lawsuits against cheaters, some aspects of Niantic's lawsuit could prove contentious. While Global Plus Plus clearly didn't have permission to modify Niantic's apps, some have questioned whether game studios are actually losing revenue due to cheaters. That's particularly true in games like Pokemon Go, which are focused on heated real-time competition. There's little doubt that cheaters can sour the experience, though, and Niantic may feel that a lawsuit could deter other would-be cheat users. So here's my opinion of this, because I've definitely got some thoughts on this. Keep in mind, I'm old enough to remember the Game Genie days. I'm old enough to remember when Nintendo and Sega sued the cheat devices in the cheat code book, saying that it interfered with the gameplay experience. And Nintendo and Sega lost these lawsuits on the basis that while the intellectual copyright of the characters and the game itself were, the property of Nintendo, Sega, and whoever developed them, the game was different every time you played it. That was the whole point of a game. Like, yeah, there were mechanics there, and yeah, there was something set out, but in theory, every time you played it, it was a different experience. And so the courts felt that, since the game is already by design a different experience every time you play the game, therefore you cannot sue them for hacking the game to make the experience different and to fool around with it. So that was that. Now, that said, I can kind of understand where Niantic is. I think the article is kind of a little naive, saying, like, we don't know how this actually affects Niantic. And here's the thing. Pokemon Go is a mobile game that depends on microtransactions. It does. I have bought a few microtransactions from Pokemon Go. I almost never buy microtransactions, but for this game, considering I've been playing it most days for the last couple of years, I'd say, yeah, I will give them a few bucks here and there. However, here's the thing. If I could hack the game, that means I could artificially make the storage bigger. I could make the backpack bigger. I could catch Pokemon that maybe require rare berries or something. Because I have berries, for those of you who don't know, that some Pokemon are really hard to catch. So you need like the ultimate ball, and then you need like, you know, the raspberry, and then there's some that need like the super raspberry. Yeah, sometimes when you say it out loud, it's really kind of ridiculous sounding. But the bottom line is there's these special Pokeballs and these special berries you need to catch some of these really rare Pokemon, and most of those items are rare. And as a result, you might want to buy them because you want to catch these Pokemon. They're really rare. You want to catch them. And Niantic has a setup where it's like only certain items can help you catch certain ones, and most of these items you can't even get by regular play. You have to buy the game. So if you can hack the game, maybe you can get these items, maybe you can make the Pokemon weaker. I don't know exactly how they hacked the game. That's one thing that is missing from the article. I'm sure it's missing from the article by design. I'm pretty sure Engadget doesn't want to accidentally reveal what the hack was, lest they get sued as well. However, I could see how this would affect Pokemon Go's business. Because if you could hack the game and catch all the Pokemon, if you can go into the code and kind of copy and paste it and create like the little ultimate collection, then, you know, that in a sense interferes with Niantic's business on selling you rare items to catch rare Pokemon. And yeah, there's not a lot of competition in the game. They've just introduced trading and battling. So, you know, there's that. So, but honestly, that's it's still, again, I laid it out. There's rare items, and people have bought them. I've bought a few of them. So the game does have something to gain monetarily if you play it properly, and it's by design supposed to keep you playing for a long time. They don't make catching all these things easy. So I could see where Niantic has a point. However, there is a precedent, again, with Nintendo and Sega, with the whole Game Genie thing and the cheat codes guides, where it's like the courts ruled that because the games were different every time, you couldn't, you know, sue them for altering the games. I don't know if a court would feel differently in this case. However, we will have to see. And now I pass the question off to you. What do you think? Do you agree that that hacking is wrong? Do you not care? Do you think, no, they should be allowed to hack the game? Have you ever bought a microtransaction on this game or any mobile game? What do you think of them? Whatever. I would love to know. So, comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly, and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, with gas prices the way they are, check out the GetUpside app below. It's totally free, and you get cash back on every gas purchase. Subscribe to the Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel. This is normally where a video like this would have shown up, but I kind of wanted to have like something a little bit more fun on this channel, so that's why it's here today. But yeah, we need subscribers there, and there'll be different content, kind of like this, that you will see on that channel. And finally, if you want to talk to me or other fellow Pokemon Go players or rideshare drivers, check us out the Apptrepreneur Hangout on Facebook. And once again, if you want to give gifts or receive Pokemon Go gifts from me for this video only, the Pokemon Go friend code is below. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.